Hey guys, what's up? This is your friendly neighborhood UberGoose here, back again with another Enter the Gungeon video. I'm gonna play the Marine because I really like this character. Actually, it's definitely grown on me. I didn't, like I said in the past, I actually haven't had like a favorite Gungeoneer, but I think it's the Marine now, dude. I think I'm all on that Marine hype train. He's got such a good starting weapon. He has a decent on-use item. I mean, it's a good on-use item, it just can get awkward at times, because normally you want to save it for, like, as late as possible. But the trouble with that is that it kind of means that you'll have an awkward point where you might almost have to use it to, you know, pick up a new item, basically. And thus you won't be saving it as late as possible. Or rather, as late as possible isn't as late as you had hoped. Still though, good character. Obviously I'm going to be attempting to do the rat on this run because I have learned some potentially new information, and by that I mean I watched a video of a guy who no-hit the entire resourceful rat all 3 phases, and apparently he's like actually just a god gamer or something. I don't know, I don't know anything about him, but apparently he uploads videos about perfecting boss fights or something. Either way, he was punching the rat like 6 times every single time that he punched the rat in Punch-Out, and I'm like, I can't do that. But it looked like he was alternating hands, so maybe alternating hands actually does allow you to fit in more than 3 punches per vulnerability window. If that's not the case, dude fucking cheated, and he should have his title stripped from him, and he is not a god gamer, and he's a cheater. I say that only, like, partially jokingly. I mean, it's mostly jokingly. Obviously, I don't give a shit. If somebody cheats in a video game on their own accord, I don't really care. But I will say, it's a little misleading if you cheat, and the video is literally about you being good at games. You know? It's a little misleading. Either way, I'm going to try and take that new information and actually make it work in the Punch-Out phase, because, again, I don't know if you know this, I'm really bad at Punch-Out, and I would like to actually do well in Punch-Out one of these days. I mean, I would like to beat Punch-Out one of these days. One of these damn old days. That is pretty good shop. 2 keys is pretty decent. I am actually weirdly tempted by the blunderbuss, but I know I shouldn't. I definitely shouldn't spend my money on blunderbuss, but it is actually like a half-decent gun. It's not super good. I mean, it's, you know, compared to the other shit that you can get at this point, it's pretty bad. I hate this situation. Okay, alright. You know what? I'm gonna leave you over there, and we're gonna move over here to Shades, because Shades is my boy. And by my boy, I mean I'm gonna fucking murder him. See, now I'm in an awkward spot, because if I go down and right, which is the natural direction to go in this situation, I walk right into Smiley. You know what? We're just gonna blank that. I'm not afraid to use a blank on the Trigger Twins. Frankly, the Trigger Twins are they're definitely not the hardest floor 1 or chamber 1 boss. Like, that definitely goes to Gatling Gull. It's so interesting. So the thing about it is that as far as like the variants that bosses have, it's basically for Trigger Twins and Bullet King, the variance is exclusively in the ordering. Ooh, the ordering of the attacks that they do. It has nothing to do. The attacks themselves are not random at all. I mean, they're variable, but they're not random, if that makes sense. So, for example, when the Trigger Twins are shooting their like arcing shots and stuff, they're shooting at you, right? Like, there's a target. You can mitigate the variance of it based on your own positioning. But and that's true of Bullet King as well. But Gatling Gull, the reason that he is the hardest, in my opinion, is that he has straight up randomness in his attacks, or in an attack of his, where he has the attack where he walks towards you while also shooting a completely random spread, and that attack is incredibly variable. I should have checked for the secret room after the bosses. And that's what makes them difficult, right? I think that the Bullet King, as far as like when you first see them and when you're first learning all the fights, probably has the steepest learning curve for patterns. But again, I think Galingle stays the hardest the longest. And by the longest, I mean he's still fucking hard sometimes. Also, I gotta say, after playing more with some of the... Oh. Well. I mean, you win some, you lose some, is basically what I'll say about that. Well. Oof. In case you don't know, microtransaction gun. Every shot takes a casing, and the power is based on the random roll that it has. I think there might be some variance. Basically, it shoots like statues, right? Like that. And if it shoots the pilot, it can unlock boxes. I obviously wasn't going to spend a key on that, but I'm pretty happy to spend, you know, 5 casings as an attempt. I think that's totally fine. Obviously, I still want my casings pretty bad for the purpose of actually fighting the rat. I need 115 by chamber 2. The good news is, because of my current key situation, we'll probably get there, right? Because we can go to the oubliette, which is where I'm currently going, and the oubliette tends to be pretty fucking sick for the cash. I mean, it's mostly just that it's like a decently large floor, and it seems like casing drops are pretty generous nowadays. Like after ag&d, I'm fairly certain casing drops are more generous now than they were in the past, because you wouldn't get, how much was that, 8 casings from that fucking room? Like, you'd have to be real lucky to get 8 casings from that fucking room, dude. But nowadays, that's maybe not par for the course, but like not super ridiculously lucky like it could have been in the past. Hell yeah. I don't like that that man stopped aiming at me but continued his timer on his sniper shot. That upsets me a lot. Maybe not a lot. Maybe that's, you know, maybe that's overstating how upset I was. But definitely not what I like to see. This room is weirdly brutal. Especially when you got that as the main enemy type in it. This one. This is one of my favorite rooms, dude. It's so short, so sweet. Love it. So I'm really looking for, yeah, so shop obviously is great. I am tempted by something like turkey, but I really do need to save money. So I am going to be saving money as much as I possibly can, which might end up being a little bit annoying. If you don't know what turkey does, by the way, every 3 shots that hit consecutively refund 1 ammo. So basically you have, well, I guess one point. It's just 1.5, right? I'm stupid. Oh my god, I'm dumb. That shouldn't have worked. There's no reason that should have actually worked. What the fuck? But yeah, you should just have 1.5 times more ammo, assuming that you have good accuracy. And obviously, I don't mean that for all guns. Like, sure, some guns literally just have innate bad accuracy, regardless of where you're pointing your cursor. But certain guns have very good accuracy. Certain guns, you know, it's going to be pretty much guaranteed. For example, I had turkey with Star Pew. I don't remember. I think that was on stream. No, was that on video? I don't fucking know. I don't remember, dude. I've played this game so much in the past week that I'm actually losing my mind. I genuinely can't stop thinking about this game. And honestly, like, I'm fine with it. This game's great. But also, like, I mean, it's taking up 100% of the brain space that I have available, and it's starting to get pretty crammed in here. You know what I mean? But that's all right. You know, sometimes in life, you just gotta commit 100% brain space to a stupid fucking video game. And that's it. Like, that's the thing you gotta do. Also, by saying stupid fucking video game, please understand, I'm not saying that this game is stupid. I'm just saying, sometimes you want to commit a month of your life to Octodad the Deadliest Catch. It happens. It happens to the best of us. And me. And by a month, I mean much closer to, like, an entire year, basically. Again, this is just a thing that fucking happens. And if you don't think this happens, just wait, dude. When you get older, you're gonna be like, why do I feel like being a regular human father in a video game? This doesn't make any damn sense. Promise. You'll get there. Everybody gets there. Someday. Alright. I mean, I don't hate trash cannon here. I don't like it. It's not a very good weapon. Like, the reason that you gun force is to get good weapons, so a little disappointed with that one, but I mean, to be fair, it's like, whoops. Like I said though, the reason you gun force is to get good weapons, right? But like, it's not that you're just expecting to get good weapons because you've gun forced, right? It's not like by default, oh, I've made a gun drop from this boss, therefore it will be a good gun. It's more that you just want as many opportunities to get good guns as possible. It's like it's the spaghetti effect, which I know isn't the actual name, but I've been calling it by the spaghetti effect for actually like my entire life. If you don't know anything about the spaghetti effect, or whatever its actual name is that I don't really give a shit about, it's the concept of you got a fucking bowl of spaghetti. You got a handful of spaghetti, alright? And you take this handful of spaghetti, and what you do is you just throw it at the wall. And the thing about the handful of spaghetti being thrown at a wall, it's like, well, what's that gonna accomplish? Well, some of the spaghetti's gonna stick. Basically, it's the idea that you take enough shots at something, eventually you're gonna hit, basically. And I always call it the spaghetti effect. And I'll never not call it the spaghetti effect. I don't care what it's actually called. It's the spaghetti effect. I mean, like, ammo, I guess. Sure. Why not? We got a lot of dash, which is awesome. One of the most important things about a run like this is to get a lot of cash. I am gonna grab... Ooh, wait, ooh, kill him, wait, ooh, hang on. Does this fucking work? It fucking worked! Let's fucking go! That's sick. I'm actually a god at video games. You're welcome, everybody. Alright. I mean... Well, no, it's not a good spot to go. I'm gonna try and find the secret room. I'm assuming it's off this big room, but it's probably not. We'll find out. It's not. That's fine. I don't know if I'm gonna open this. I don't think so. I think I'm actually just gonna break both these boxes. I think brown is actually better than blue in this context. And I think neither is very good at all. So, breaking both of them. Unfortunate that I got actual nothing. Didn't even get junk. Junk would have been better than that. The trouble is that I don't actually have a good weapon at the current moment. So, yeah. Excalibur is fine, but his DPS is quite low. Its damage per shot is decent, though. So, I mean, worst comes to worst, we could probably beat the rat with Excalibur. We might run out of ammo halfway through phase 2, though. And that's something I'm definitely concerned about. I need a little something else. I need something else. Get me through this. Motherfucking rat fight. Baby, baby. Hey, do you know that song is actually, like, really fucked up? Like, have you ever actually listened to the lyrics about that song? Because if the answer is yes, and you don't remember the part that literally says the word meth, then you actually haven't listened to that song. Song is like, correct me if I'm wrong. It's been a hot minute since I looked at all the specific lyrics. I'm mostly talking, you know, from memory. But I believe the song is more or less about, you know, drug addiction and basically the significant other of the person who is singing the song is upset with his addiction, and the song is basically about him missing her, and the I want something else is a quote from her. Something like that. But it's also a quote from him is the thing. I don't know, it's a weird song. It's like probably one of the greatest examples of... Oh, fuck, I thought I fucking rolled that, dude. What am I doing? Damn it. God damn it, Blockner, you fuck. Dude, Blockner's tough. He leads shots. Anyway, so the song has, like, obviously a very distinct difference between the way it sounds and the actual context of the thing. So it's a pretty good example of that shit. Where you at? Come on. You fuck. Sweet. No! It's a dead end. I mean, that's where an item room is. I'm gonna go this way a little bit until we actually, like, see what very clearly leads into the item room. Which shouldn't be too terribly long. Boy, my accuracy is bad right now. Jesus. Alright, key is sick. Ammo is actually quite nice, because I was using Excalibur on Blockner. I can almost afford this, which obviously I'm going to do. And I honestly would be down with either of those two items. It's just fairly unlikely that I'll actually get the money for it, along with what I also have to buy in the Nod key. So, I mean, we'll see. Who knows? Maybe I'll get a small loan of 50 casings. Just one small little loan. Alright, this guy'll die soon, I'm sure. There we go. Look at that. Like it was planned. So this is probably just a hallway? Yep, okay, cool. So we're not going down that yet, because I don't want to get baited by a fuse thing, and I still want a gun force. But we are likely to open basically every single chest on this floor, given the 3 keys that I currently have. And the quite likely event that I would actually be able to afford a key as well as the Nod key that I've already purchased. It's not super likely, but like at this point, given how much of the floor I still have left, it's pretty decently likely. And this is still chamber 2, so keys I believe are they 30? It's 25 for chamber 1, I think 30 for chamber 2, right? I hate this spot. Alright, we're good. We're getting a lot of jammed enemies, which is pretty shocking. I mean, I'm not saying I have no curse, obviously. I am using Excalibur. However, at the same time, there's a lot of jammed enemies. I think Excalibur, what was it? I checked last time, right? It's actually like, it's not 1 curse. It's, is it just 2? I think it might just be 2. I think Excalibur is 2 curse. Still, this is pretty big for 2 curse. Still a lot of jammed enemies on this floor. Definitely not an expected amount. And lots of health drops. Not bad, not super useful. But if we do find the vampire lady, I believe she's a lady, and I mean, it'd be weird if she weren't a vampire. But I am making quite a few assumptions. Ooh, what a shot that almost got me, dude. Dude, bouncy bullets off of destructible debris, like barrels, is actually a nightmare. That's honestly, like, my biggest problem with Lich Phase 1. The situation where I get hit probably just the most in Lich Phase 1 is on the I don't like this situation. Is when he does his big windup that shoots the bouncy bullets as his first shot, right? Because most of his shots, most of the attacks that the Lich does, they clear out all the gravestones that begin in the arena, and that one does too. The problem is that the bouncy shots bounce off of the gravestones, and it can become very terrifying and very hard to judge what's going on. This is a decent positioning. That was a really weird dodge, and I shouldn't have gone for it, but okay. The good news is the Gorgon should be pretty close to a guaranteed master round, but it's me, so hard to say for sure. Like that, that was nearly it. That was nearly damage received. I'm not even aiming there, dude. I'm focusing so hard on dodging. I don't wanna get fucking hit by the Gorgon, dude. I just almost lost focus and got hit by the Gorgon, dude. Alright. Okay, we got the master round. I don't need to worry. I don't look like the worst player there ever was. That looks like an M1, which is probably actually pretty decent. I will continue to use Excalibur to check for secret rooms. I also did get the money that I said I would, which is awesome. I'm gonna actually start, yeah, we're gonna start on the top. See what chest it is. Again, if it has a fuse, I'm just gonna pop it open, not even think about it. Blue? Probably still gonna pop it open. Yeah, alright. Okay. Winchester's not very good. Ooh! Oh! I should have walked in this room. What did I wait, I'm actually so confused. Oh, it must be over. Oh my god, no way. I was like so certain that this was the room where you put the thing. The room where you put the thing. I could have sworn it was gonna be the room where you put the crest to go down. Oh, that's Dosh, dude. Money, 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 etc. Dosh here. Is that what, that's one of the lines. So you're talking about killing floor, by the way. You guys remember that gem? Wow, this I never would have. Yeah, I never would have guessed this at all. This is insane to me. This is ridiculous. Holy shit. Okay. Well, the good news is we actually got a pretty decent gun in the A key. We got a pretty decent secret room checking gun in the unfinished gun, and that's a. You know, that's a joke at the expense of unfinished gun. You're not a Mimic, you wouldn't do that to me. Okay, well, it's a waste of a key. Oh right, was there actually shit that I wanted in the shop? I looked at it and I was like, I would be fine with it, but I don't actually think I want either of those. Yeah, I'm gonna save my cash for the next floor. Chamber 3 shop, hopefully we'll have something sweet. If it has the clown mask, the payday mask, I'm actually gonna be so ecstatic. Because hot damn, getting 2 payday boys would be very good. Also, I did some actual testing. We're gonna gun force on this floor as well. I did some actual testing in relation to the loot bag the last time that I had it, where I paid very close attention to the amount of money that I had at all times. And as it turns out, it does literally print money if you get hit. I think what happens is you get hit, and then the game is like, alright, cool. You know, we're gonna roll this, right? We're gonna be like, this is how much money you lose, right? And it'll be like 20, right? You lose like 20 casings. And the thing about that 20 casings is that that's also modified by the amount of money dropped via loot bag, I guess. I don't know. That's my theory, but I did literally gain money from being hit with loot bag. Now, I'm not trying to say that I'm intentionally going to be hit with loot bag to gain money, but what I will say is that if I do get hit, instead of going, man, that was a bad hit, I'm bad, I will instead go, whew, all planned, now I'm rich. It's the perfect fucking cover, dude. This little enemy, dude. I actually, like, that is one of the... If you can't one-shot this dude, he can be such a terror. Or if you can't two-shot. Two-shot's probably like the cutoff. One-shot obviously makes it really easy. Two-shot makes it, you know, still very doable without really being an issue at all. Sick. I'm actually, like, pretty stoked about that ammo drop. I mean, this works too. The very clear trouble is that, I still don't have Payday Mask. we could get 2 out of the 3 Payday items, which would be pretty good. I do think that I would like to do that. Although I guess we don't need the drill while we have a key. But at the same time, it's like, if we then get the clown mask, it's actually insane. So maybe that actually would be a good pickup. And you know what I'm gonna do actually? We're gonna use the A key for some clear. A key, by the way, genuinely a very good gun. Just generally has good damage. I think it's, I don't know, is it actually similar to the AK? I think it's slightly better than the AK, right? I'm not sure. It's definitely very close, right? They're very, very, very similar weapons. That's a lot of money. Loads of money! Obviously, the main use of the AK-47 is not its damage output, though. And that's fine. Doesn't mean it's bad for damage output. Alright, we found the rat room. That's good. I do like to find it nice and early. What are you doing? Oh. Okay. I didn't see that guy. Alright, well, let's walk around the rat room, look for... Oh, it's already there. Cool. Already revealed. So the reason... It's weird that I get a lag spike every time I open that. Maybe is that when it loads the zone down there or something? It must. I see you, Mimic. I'm not going to open you, though, because I'm trying to gun force. But I do see you, Mr. Mimic. I do. So yeah, the reason that I'm using the A key... Okay, alright. The reason that I'm using the A key here is because I do actually want the drill. And of course the drill is going to replace my ammo drop. And this is the slightly awkward thing I was referring to earlier in relation to this character. Yeah, let's just fight the boss. Please not Treadnought. Okay, Treadnought it is. It's weird that I can just summon a boss by not wanting to fight them. Isn't that bizarre? Alright, I do obviously want to save a blank. However, it is also worth noting that as long as I have armor, it's possible that I actually value the armor over the blank, which doesn't make the most sense. Allow me to elaborate. Basically, if a blank can save me from actually taking damage on a boss, that effectively means it counts for more health than armor is worth. Well, there we go. I'm not going to pick up that money because that's just in a messy spot. I will say, Treadnought, when you have basically no good guns, not very good. Not a very enjoyable boss fight. So I'm not a huge fan of this fight right now, to be honest. All of my like preferences on bosses, they change all the time. But right now, Treadnought's a fucking bitch, and I hate him. Ooh, nice dodge. You know what? Just focus him. He's almost dead. There we go. Maybe Excalibur's better than A-Key? I'm not sure. So unfortunately, as you can see, I got bodied. It happens. Like I did say, though, I am going to grab the drill. So, real quick, I'm just going to check for some secret rooms. Shot bow, still not a very good gun. But we'll get one someday. That's the point of gun forcing, right? It's to eventually get at least a good gun. Or a real monsters. The benefit that the shot bow has is that its damage is like pretty decent, even if your accuracy is garbage. That's a gun. Okay, cool. We found a gun. Thank God. That makes me happy. I guess we are just gonna use the sidearm still for this floor. Finish it off. That's terrifying. Get me out. Dude, this room is like half the time it's actually just a nightmare. And I don't know why. It's so hard to wrap my brain around how to actually dodge properly in this room. And I don't think you can really blame me. Like, have you seen this room, dude? You got up to 4 randomly moving source locations of bullets. See, the trouble here is that both Casey and Woodbeam give curse and aren't that good. They're good, but they're not that good. I mean, Casey is very good. Again, I have this very big problem with Casey, where I play much worse when I have it. Combine that with the fact that I already have curse, and I'm really not super opposed to the idea of just not taking Casey. For fuck's sake, dude, these rooms. They're so messy. Alright. Now, obviously, Drill, like I said, Drill and Aki definitely have overlap, right? I mean, they're pretty much do the same thing. They save keys. And that's okay. You know, having overlap in your build is oftentimes not ideal. However, again, if I do get the Clown Mask, which I would love to, I mean, I can't control it, but, you know, dodge roll if you don't mind. That's not it. But that's, what is that, easy reload bullets, is that right? Rolling reload? Yeah, whenever you roll, you load a bullet into the chamber. That's actually not bad. It's not good. You know what? Actually, yeah, let's use A key in this room. Right? Yeah. I do think Excalibur, now that I used both on Treadnought, I do think Excalibur is actually higher DPS than the A key. So I will probably be using the A key more as my, like, mid-range, need something a little bit better than starter pistol kind of gun. Okay, not too bad. Of course, you're not a mimic. Rad gun. That's pretty fucking rad, I'll tell you that. Hot damn. Okay, so rad gun. Not gonna lie to you, it's not gonna go well, but it's a good gun. Now, obviously, I wish I had Cog of Battle. I believe they do actually have not like a literal synergy, like a synergy that exists, you know, as a listed thing that can be found on a wiki page. But I do believe that they synergize. I believe they do function together in a positive manner. But obviously I can't get it now because that was on the Chamber 2 shop, not Chamber 3. Which is a damn shame. I think also Casey works really well with the Kaga battle, so I've obviously, I'm regretting my decision a little bit to not take the Kaga battle. The trouble is that, like, I always kind of feel really awkward using the Cog, and it doesn't tend to, I don't know, it doesn't tend to really give me that much value. It's like a minigame sort of thing that, like, at least at some point in the run distracts me and bodies me, and then gives me, like, some potential value. Wait, that's a Mimic too? Are you out of your mind? Alright, let's use, no, you know what, let's fucking Winchester. Talk about mid-tier guns, dude. You're not stealing my little Gungeon pepper. It's mine, dude. This is a huge fucking floor. This is like the last room, right? Yeah, it has to be. There's no way there were more rooms after this one. There's no fucking way. I mean, obviously there's not, so it's obvious. You know, I could just say that with, like, so much fucking gusto now. But to be fair, I was already on that track, so. Winchester's not bad. It's not bad. Alright, well, it's time to check for secret rooms. Now, obviously, this doesn't sound like the greatest of ideas. I did check this fully, I think, already, but I'll give it a double check. I'm so blind. I can't find the fucking guns that I use. I don't think I checked these, though. Alright, it's not there either. Alright, well, I'm not going to use a blank. I think maybe I do actually buy Casey. Right, you know what? Let's take on some more curse. I'm insane. I think I will just buy armor. That sounds pretty good. And I can't think of anything else that we're doing here, so let us go. I just want to kill that rat real bad. That's all I want to do. I mean, I have pretty good health. I have medium weapons. I would say medium. Couple that are better than medium, you know, like a solid medium rare. But I also have a few, or most, that are really bad. So, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh yeah, Gungeon Pepper, let's go. That actually makes Casey like way better now that I think about it, because it's you know, it's a melee weapon. So I'm gonna be getting in there. Although to be fair, most of the enemies that I'm gonna get in there with are gonna get one shot anyway, so maybe it totally doesn't matter at all. But for bosses, maybe. What the fuck? Dude, sometimes these angles though. Alright, we're good. Ooh, that was a nice snipe. So that was up, now it's right. Up, right. Ooh, I think I double hit him. Yeah, the Casey doesn't one-shot the spoiters. Sick. Upright, right. Alright, so this is obviously where Gungeon Pepper potentially shines. What the fuck was that shit? Are you out of your mind? I literally just got stuck. Fucking piece of shit, dude. I'm pissed. I'm actually, like, pretty fucking upset. Come on. Thank you. Alright, so now down. That was the second right, so now down. I probably should have swapped weapons, but whatever. Nice free room. Now we have one more room, right, and then left. What a shot. Sick. Get out of here, rat. You too. You guys are my bitches. Just like this rat's gonna be. He's gonna be my bitch. Alright, hang on. Why would I use Casey for that? Am I out of my mind? I mean, the answer to that is yes. Alright, how much are you missing? Okay. And what else was missing? Like nothing really? Okay. So in that case, here's what we're gonna, here's what we finna do. So A key, you getting the full ammo. Rad gun. Getting that. Alright, now we go straight into the boss, and we're gonna rad gun it up. Gonna fuck up the rat. Whack. Wait, no. You don't? Excuse you. What the fuck? Okay, no. No. Look, this fight is bullshit all the time, and I hate it. But, like, you can't do me like that, dude. Excuse me? What the f— Okay, no, we're using different guns. That's what it comes down to. I'm pissed. I'm genuinely upset. Casey has betrayed me. That was me, obviously. That one was me. But there's something going on with these fucking kunai, dude. The fuck? I got hit by a trap. I never get hit by the traps. I literally didn't even know you could be hit by— What's going wrong with that, with my dodging there? I'm in a gap. Okay. What's going wrong with my dodging there? Like, why can't I actually dodge the cheese spinner? I don't know what to call it. I actually, like, something's going wrong with my brain, I think. I don't know, whatever. Let's fucking go. I mean, I'm probably dead, but, like, Casey probably will help a lot, I have to imagine. I don't get that fucking method. What the fuck? You can't make this roll. You gotta like fucking lead it so hard. I actually don't understand that method at all. I'm incapable of doing that method. I've tried it so hard, dude. I've tried it so many damn times. I've tried so hard, I can't do it. I fucking... No, we're blanking. Excuse the fuck me? Dude, I'm pissed. I'm actually gonna die to the rat. Well, if you guys were curious what happens when you just get bodied by rat phase 2 because you have 0 good guns and you play like trash, here it is. The fucking... Okay, just kill me. Just end me. There's no way that I can do it now. I'm so tilted. How the fuck am I being hit on the... I'm dodging in the way that I've always dodged with the exact same timing, yet it's just fucking me. I don't understand how this is happening. Like, when I'm rolling in the exact same way as I have in the past, and I'm being hit by the same bullets that I've dodged in the past with leeway, with the same rolls, I'm getting completely confused. I can't recover. I've tilted off of this plane of existence. And because of how bad that run was, the best part is, we're actually like a full run as far as time commitment is into the video. So we're ending it, because I'm fucking mad. Thanks for watching, I guess. Bitch. Look, I'm mad, okay? I'm lashing out. Because I can't fucking handle how dumb I'm being. I mean, thanks for watching anyway. Hope you enjoyed seeing me get bodied to phase 2 rat. I mean, honestly, just the whole rat, to be fair. Like, phase 1 also bodied me because I couldn't handle the cheese spinner for no reason. I genuinely have no idea what went wrong there. I was dodging the exact same way that I have always dodged. You can even go back and look at the videos. I'm so certain of it. You could compare frame by frame. You could do it. It was identical, and it just didn't work for some fucking reason. I don't know. There might be like a timing. They might have like an acceleration or a deceleration or something to that effect, and that might actually fuck with the timing or something, and that's what happened. But either way, thank you so much for watching. I mean, obviously I'm upset, and then I'm not in a good mood. But yeah. Anyway, thanks. Bye, bitch. I'm sorry. You're not a bitch. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I'm just like I said, I'm mad.